So this is the first step in what I did to get started in the home building process, and this has been something that has been in the works for like almost a year. Just trying to figure out how the best way to approach building was, and so I talked to so many people. I went against everything that I tell my clients to do. I'm like, stop talking to everybody because at the end of the day, it's only your opinion that matters. Yet I did not take my own advice, and it simply was just because I didn't know where I wanted to get started. So I talked to a lot of people about the differences between getting a custom builder versus a builder that's well known, does multiple houses. And so I asked so many people, so many questions, and I talked to different builders, and I had to figure out what the best thing was for me. And let me tell you, there are a lot of pros with this, and there are a lot of cons with this. And so I had to take the time to decide what was best for me. So I did end up going with Ryan Homes, which I didn't really have that. I'll be 100% honest. I haven't always heard the best things about them. And I now can eat those words and say that I truly have had one of the best experiences with them ever, which we will get into that later. But I did choose to move forward with them. And the reason was because as I continue to ask people questions, it's just seemed like they were the best fit, and they are a very reputable company. And the last thing that I wanted was to hire a builder and them just to kind of disappear on me, which that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. So it kind of, just like everything else that pretty much happens in my life, it just kind of fell into place for me. I knew that I wanted to stay in Medina, and I was driving one day and I saw that they were having, they were just starting the process of getting people to get on their VIP list and to sell the parcel. And so I went there curious for myself, but also very curious for my clients as well, because a lot of them have asked if I would recommend building or not, like what's the benefits of buying versus building. And so I do a lot of work in Medina, so it was kind of like a double, it was like a win-win where I got to find out information for myself, but I also wanted to get information for my clients as well. So I went in and I had the best sales representative ever. So shout out to Jen. And she just laid everything out for me and listened to what it was that I was looking for. And it came up with a plan, and it was something that I just couldn't walk away from. It fit my budget, fit my criteria, it fit what I was looking for. So then I did decide to go ahead and move forward. And since then, I have been able to, of course, best understand the building process going through it myself, but it just kind of fell into my lap. So the first thing I would say when you're building a house is obviously find a really great, reputable builder. You can do custom builds. You can go with Ryan Homes, which I have nothing but great things to say about them now. But that would be the first step. And that was probably one of the most difficult steps though, because there's just so many opinions out there, and there's so many builders out there that you wouldn't even imagine. So like I said, I talked to them about 7-8 months ago, and it is the best decision that I've made so far. They've really been really great throughout the process, and so I will continue to talk about that as well. But the first step to building a home, make sure you connect with not only a great builder, but a great realtor as well, because we can definitely help you navigate through the process. It's really important to have a great realtor. Sorry, I was trying not to turn this into too much real estate talk, but to have a really great real estate agent, and then also have a reputable builder as well. So I will continue with what the next step is in just a few days, and then I will include having pictures of my house and go from there. But yeah, like I said in my last video when I announced that I was building a house, I'm super excited to go on this journey with you, and I will talk to you later.